Whether we like it or not, there is a problem. We need to discuss the problem. We are disagreeing with ourselves, and we have every reason to disagree. The North, before now, is saying we don't believe in separation. But as I'm standing, I'm telling you that if there's going to be separation tomorrow, the North is ready for it. We are also ready. Let's go our either ways. And I'm telling you this with all sincerity. Northern Nigeria before now do not want to hear anything separation. But as of today, as I speak to you, the North is equally ready to leave. Please disagree with me, but I will speak. This is why we are here. This is why we are here. Good. Let us discuss the controversy and let us find a solution to the problem.
Please allow him. Please allow him. Somebody has his opinion. You have your opinion.
This is why we are here. If you disagree with me, come up and give your position. This is my position. This is the position of Northern Nigeria. So if you disagree, make your position known. Yes, we should create. There should be a room for discussion. Call it national conference. Call it national conference. Call it restructuring. Call it whatever. I agree that we should come to a round table and discuss Nigeria and discuss the way forward for Nigeria. I agree that we are disagreeing. I agree that there's a problem.
The North, formally, immediately after the war, or immediately they seized power in 1966, when they murdered the Ironsi and the other Igbos, they don't believe again in separation of Nigeria. Although right from the time of pre-independence, they not believe to conquer Nigeria and Nigeria to be their own property. But when revolution came, 15 boys of January 1966 suffers not to start crying Araba, 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 Bamuso, Bamuso, divide, divide. We don't want, we don't want. Fortunately to them, they do the real coup, not revolution, and murder the Ironsi and carry out genocide from that January, from that July 1966 until 1970, when they held their genocide against or ethnic cleansing against Biafrans in the name of no victor, no vanquish. From that January 1970, North never believe again in Araba. They never believe it again because they feel that now we favor them. They feel now that they are eating. They feel now that they are in control. And they continue until 1999, when they willingly relinquished power to other section. Obasanjo 3 years in 1976 to 79, a handover to Shagari. Obasanjo entering here is accidental. Accidental discharge by the North through the hand of Dinka. It's accidental discharge that killed Moritala, that forced Obasanjo to be there. But willingly, the time the North give up power was 1999, because they have nothing to do. Because of Abiola, God have used Abiola to fight them. They relinquished power. Obasanjo took the power. Immediately Obasanjo took the power, not to start crying, marginalized. You hold the power for almost 45 years. Nobody cry. Even the Easterners, the Igbo, the Biafra, you are marginalized. They still keep short, following you sheepishly. The West, the Yorubas, you are eating and dining with them. Do not accuse you, because they are getting their own divisions. But only It's not up to a year Obasanjo took over from 1999 not to start shouting. They have marginalized them. They have neglected them. This and that. They want to kill North. They want to finish North. They shout until Yaradua take over. After the death of Yaradua, accidentally, Jonathan enter. You cannot see that whenever North grab power, they don't relinquish it willingly. Accidentally, they relinquish it. When Jonathan enter, they want to kill us. They want to revenge. They set up Boko Haram, set up this thing. Finally, Buhari enter. When Buhari enter, do you see any northern man come and say we are ready to divide Nigeria now? Before, North are not willing that Nigeria should separate. They don't want to hear separation. What of 8 years Buhari rule? Was Nigeria better? Was Nigeria good? Are they not killing? Are they not massacre? Are they not shedding of blood? Are they not manipulation? Are they not inflation? Is their Nigeria economy not falling down? When Buhari enter, what did Buhari meet dollar exchange, rate exchange? What did Buhari meet petrol pump price? When he hand over, what was dollar? Buhari meet a bag of rice, 8,000 naira in the hand of Jonathan. Buhari enter, and the rice was
7,000.
And Buhari enter, rice end up in 35 a bag, 40,000 a bag. Now, if you check the ratio, Buhari regime increase right. In the same ratio, Tulumbu regime increase. The same ratio. And throughout the whole Buhari regime, North did not cry. They are ready to separate Nigeria now. They are ready to divide Nigeria now. They are ready to go because it is them that in power. Now, I'm not supporting Tulumbu. I'm not a Yoruba man. I'm not a Western man. I did not come from Oduduwa. I'm Igbo man from East in the land of Biafra. But let us say the truth. Let us speak the truth. Tulumbu government is not good. It's worse. But the things did not start from Tulumbu. Nigeria getting what did not start from Tulumbu. But it was in Tulumbu time now it was really confirmed that Nigeria have gone. Why should not be crying now? They are ready to leave when they are not ready to leave before. Because the power is somewhere in their hand. Because special allocation, the Northerners are getting every month in form of poverty alleviation. They are not getting it anymore. Tinubu have come and make it my own family alone. This is why they are crying. At least that time, what was her name? That a woman that was Minister of Humanitarian Affairs. People saw what happened in COVID-19. What he allocated to the north, the palliative he give to the north. How many Southerners, how many Easterners got it? So all this thing, this palliative they are getting is slipping out of their hand. This is why they are crying. And the type of cabal Tulumbu set in Seoul government, he pushed almost all the cabals from north. He pushed almost them away. He pushed almost them away and surrendered them with his own loyalists. And the people that are crying now from north, we are ready for north to go. We are ready to do anything. Let Igbo go. Release Nnamdi Kanu. Do this, do that. Are the cabals who have fallen out in Tulumbu government. They are no more in corridor of power. That's why they are crying. But fine, as they are crying now, they are saying the truth. Verifying Nnamdi Kanu, verifying Simon Ekpa, verifying the Biafran agitation, verifying that the Igbos are right, what they're speaking is truth. Now they're saying the truth. But now, under duress, because the government, they feel the government of Nigeria have slipped out of their hand, and they don't know what it will be tomorrow. If Tulumbu Paraventure, as they are telling him that he's one-time president, if he managed to place Maradona political dribbling and was able to be there second tenure, they are not sure whether after 30 years, in the year 2030, whether the power will still go back to north. Because if Biafra did not go as that we are going, they may say, all the whole world now will shout that is their own turn, it's Igbo man turn. Which means if Igbo man did not go and enter there again, it will take another 38 years to 40 years before power will go back to north. all this they are seeing and crying, and they know that if the South rule much longer, the statute code they have set to favor them will finally utterly destroyed. So this they are crying now. Instead of them to lose the grip, let Nigeria divide, let them hold the one they have done. Looting, they have looted much. Development, they have developed much. They have enough money individually. They loot from federal purse that will sustain them. If they don't have any mineral resources, the money they looted, mostly from Buhari regime, it will sustain them to build their economy. It will sustain them to start to minding their solid mineral resources. This is why they are crying. And they are crying. And what the people that are crying are corners. Those 5 states that Gideon announced in Gideon coup 1990 that they should separate from Nigeria and renegotiate whether they will be in Nigeria. Although now they have pieces them more. But that old block of 5 states, they are the one complaining all the time. They are the one agitating all the time for their own favor in the name of North. Now they feel that if, as the way Nigeria is going, if Nigeria decided to disintegrate by barrel of gun, that there are so many like middle belt we use that force and separate themselves from the so-called North. Then east we go, west we go. They'll never have grip of other people again. This is why they are shouting. They are ready not a Fulani, Hausa Fulani, but not. Arewa did not represent North. Arewa is a word of Fulani. Arewa, that word Arewa is Fulani language, and they know what it means. Most of the people are shouting Arewa, 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 don't know what the meaning of Arewa. You understand? So, this is what they are calling. They are ready for North to go, not ready for separation, so that separation will be peacefully. If they are not able to hold the West, because they know that Biafra is gone, Biafra is going. If they're not able to hold the West to be one Nigeria with them, they can hold middle belt. From Kwara, they will fight that Kwara is their own, because already Kwara have been assigned to North. They are kind that Kwara is their own, and they would not like to hold middle belt, at least from Upper Benue and some part of Kongi as North, so that they continue to be using these people as a willing tool. This is why they are coming. They know what they are doing. They don't want to lose. They don't want to lose all they have. This is why they are coming and crying. We are ready to go. Let us discuss. Let us dialogue. Let us do this. Dialogue on what? Dialogue more than the dialogue in Aburi, Ghana. Dialogue more than the dialogue in 2014 confab. Which dialogue? Look at North is coming up now to speak. Coming up to speak for separation, for Igbo man to go, to renew Nigeria. And who are the North, as I said, call North, Hausa Fulani. Because they don't want to lose all they have. They don't want to lose it totally. So instead of him to lose it totally, let them cut the one they can be able to hold and hold. This is why they are crying.